I got to thinking, man. I think a lot about fighters and upcoming bouts. I got some what ifs, man. Some real solid questions about this Caleb Plant versus Canelo Alvarez fight. There's what ifs on both ends. Let's start with Canelo's what ifs. What if Canelo can't catch Caleb Plant? What if, Canelo's power doesn't do anything to Caleb Plant? What if Caleb Plant is too slick? What if his movement caused many issues for Canelo Alvarez? Big what if, man. What if, just maybe, what if Caleb Plant actually is the first to really knock down Canelo Alvarez, man, with a body shot or something. There's something about Caleb Plant that I did realize. He's one of, I think, I had asked the question on one of my videos, is his power underrated? And I would have to assume it is. I think he has very sneaky power. I think he does have knockdown power in it's like you don't expect it to happen to you. So what if that happens in this fight? What if one of these rounds, or maybe one or two rounds, he does actually knock Canelo down? I ain't say knock out, knock him down. That could be a deciding factor in this fight. Because I'm not sure if Caleb Plant ever been knocked down in his pro career. Not sure. Canelo's never been knocked down. And I don't think Caleb has ever been knocked down. So that'll be a first for both of these dudes. That's what makes this so interesting. That'll be a first for both of these guys to actually hit the canvas. I mean, at least I don't remember Caleb Plant ever going down in a fight. If he did, please refresh my mind. But what if, man? You got to think about that. Sometimes, man, people that ain't known for power have done things. They have knocked people out that had chins. They have knocked people out that had power. You got to keep that into consideration, man. That's one thing I'm learning about boxing now. When you see the most recent fights, man, just look back at a lot of them. Always the people you think is going to lose turn out to be the winners. Look what happened with Edgar Berlanga. And you can say all you want. Well, Berlanga is still young and he doesn't have the experience. He doesn't have the IQ yet. Maybe. But you saw what happened to him. Nobody thought that was going to happen to him. You got to always keep that in the back of your mind, man. Look, even growing up in fights, I've seen the unfavorable do damage to motherfuckers, man, that nobody expected that to happen to. You gotta understand, man, Canelo Alvarez is a man just like Caleb Plant. He's a man just like me and you. He pumps blood. He can be hurt. He can be cut. Look at his lip. His lip from sparring, it looked like his lip's been busted up. He can hurt. He's a man. Just like, on Rocky. Yeah, see? You cut him. He's a man. He's not a machine. He's a man. Remember that? When he cut Drago? Nobody thought that was going to happen to Drago. The man that punched at, 1,500 pounds of punching force? Nobody thought that was going to happen. Now, the what ifs on Caleb Plant's end. What if Canelo goes in there and he shows us another side that we didn't really see? He goes in there and he tries to outbox Caleb Plant. What if that happens? Will that cause Caleb to go in the offensive and start to walk down Canelo? What if Canelo goes in there early, before 5, and he's able to actually keep up with Caleb Plant, touch him to the body, and hurt him, and get him out of there? What if? What if all that movement that Caleb does will do him no good at all? That's what I think makes this fight so interesting, man. Because both of them have holes. Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant. Definitely Canelo. especially his movement. He's very robotic at the bottom. He has great upper body movement. Everything up there, the top is good, but it's like his damn feet sometimes is like damn cement, you know. But I saw somebody say that Caleb Plant gets tired. Yeah, he does sometimes. So does Canelo. What if Caleb is conditioned to go 12 and beyond and can move for that whole 12, and Canelo starts slowing down and can't catch Caleb, and Caleb still got the engine to move around and avoid getting punched? What happens then? And like I said, what if Canelo goes in there and just styles on Plant? And what if he busts Plant's eye open, the eye that he cut during that face-off? That's something I'm thinking about too. I'm concerned about that. That could happen, man. That's something that you guys got to look out for in this fight. That cut on the right, under his right eye that he got when him and Canelo got into that altercation, that may very well come open again. Who knows? And then that might be a factor to stopping this fight. What if that happens? That'd be fucked up, man, right? You train and you train hard for this. This is the most important fight of your life. You go on stage and get into an altercation with Canelo. He pushes you, you slap the shit out of him. He counters, he tries to counter, he comes across with a left, and rather it was a punch or the glasses cut your face, you end up getting a cut and it weakens your skin around your eye right before the biggest fight of your life. And then early rounds, that shit just cut open, man. I shouldn't have never said that. I shouldn't have put that out there. I'm sorry. Caleb, I apologize for putting that energy out there. I will draw that energy back from the universe. But these are big what ifs. I don't care what you say. I know a lot of people talking about this is gonna be an easy fight. I look, I don't know, and I don't think Canelo has Caleb has the power to keep Canelo off him. He might. I think maybe his power is underrated, bro. He might have the power, man. He might. He just might. He just might. This is a very interesting fight, man. And I'll even go as far as to say this might be the most skillful fighter that Canelo has faced since Aristotle Lara, Floyd Mayweather, and Austin Trout, I think, were the ones that gave Canelo Alvarez the most problems in his entire career. And Caleb Plant has a little bit of each of those dudes in him. Everybody thought Billy Joe did, and I was like, nah, man. No, he don't. Caleb Plant has dog in him. It's another thing that nobody's talking about, too, that I forgot to bring up. He got dog in him, man. Maybe, see, American fighters, man, we got dog in us, man. It ain't got nothing to do with color. It be black, white. We got dog in us over here, man. We not like them UK dudes where they get punched in the face and eye and they quit in the stool and no, we don't do that. We go all out. Win, lose, or draw. That's what we do over here. So, gotta consider this shit, man. Got to. There's a lot of factors in this fight. It's a lot of what ifs. Let me know what y'all think about that. Drop a comment, like and subscribe and share. Catch y'all later on the next one.